authentic Caribbean flavor, the place to go is Aldi's Caribbean Restaurant. The food is good and the service is great. Takeout or dine-in, we've got you covered. Try our all-you-can-eat buffet, Monday through to Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're located at 7879 Spring Valley Road in Dallas, Texas. Visit aldiz.com or call us at 972-701-0111. Catering is also available. Aldi's Afrobean Restaurant. Come, taste the Afrobean flavor.
Yeah.
And he won an award, Best Newcomer Award, and it was really nice. I liked his story when he said that, this time last year he was homeless, and all he had was talent and his dreams, and today he's winning an award. And
Look at that.
it just goes to show that you should follow your dreams.
Absolutely.
I cannot stop preaching about the sweetness, the amazing effect, amazing nature of following your dreams.
Absolutely.
It's not always easy, but it always would come true. Especially when you're consistent on it.
Exactly. I was just about to say that.
The key. Find your passion, find your dream, and you chase after it with everything that you have. Chase it with all your strength and all your might, and I bet you that it would come true. And that brings us to the topic for today, and our topic is
finding self-worth,
the key to success. What do you think?
Well, before we even dive into that, I think
I didn't ask you how your weekend was. I'm sorry, I just took over, and I was
it's okay. It's okay. My weekend was actually good because
Oh, you were doing your modeling thing.
I was backstage.
I saw you modeling as fine boy that you is.
What can I do, man?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. It's just
I
just drip. I don't.
Stop
I can't
pride
help it.
Ish.
I wake
Stop
up
it.
and I'm just dripping. It's a problem. But yeah, I was backstage all through. It kind of, robbed me of the experience of the show. But it was nice to be backstage with all the stars.
Yes,
and everyone.
Because every event, I always go to events.
Yeah.
Working.
Exactly.
I'm always working.
So this was a breath
this
of fresh
air. This was the first time that I wasn't working. I wasn't backstage. I was sitting there like one of the guests, and I must say it was strange. It felt like I wasn't in the right place. I should be working. I should be interviewing this and this and this and this person. Look at people to interview, but also it gave me the the chance to just sit back and watch how these things, watch it from an outsider point of view.
Of
and
course.
I'm going to do a review that's dropping on my YouTube channel, Krystn NM on YouTube. Yeah, so you will catch all of that because I'm bringing you all the vibes. I wasn't working, but I was working somehow.
Because the creative never stops working.
Yes, I was sitting there like, you know what? All right, phone out, pop, let's do something. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So it was fun. It was fun.
It was
and
good.
wearing David Talley's wares.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
That was good.
Beautiful.
It looked good
beautiful
on you.
Design. Oh, thank you.
It looked good on
Thank you. I asked for the price. The thing almost scattered my head. Sorry,
How much was it?
I meant the price was so through the roof. I was like blown away. It's
like, you know what?
That one outfit is $3,700
Why?
for one outfit.
Why?
Yeah.
But maybe this is another topic. What can you really splurge on? What can you really? I mean, I don't see myself buying a dress for $3,000.
One dress. One. That's it.
I cannot. And people will say, oh, it's because you don't have the money yet. Even if I have $1 million, I don't see myself buying a dress for $3,000.
That's a lot of money.
Give me a weight and give it back to you, but I cannot. Because once you wear the dress one time, that's it. I don't repeat my clothes. So
exactly.
So I just, how many $3,000 dresses will I have?
Yeah.
Well, but anyways.
But there are some people in this
world. Some people can buy it. Some people like the luxury.
The glitz and the glamour. Like, oh my God, I know that it's expensive. It makes them feel good.
Yeah, I mean, $200 I can do, but not $3,000.
That's a lot of money.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's that. Okay, so let's dive into today's topic. I know a lot of you are interested in this topic. Is it's kind of something I've been thinking about and brooding upon, and even discussing with friends for quite a while.
Yeah.
So self-worth basically is
self-esteem. Another word for self-esteem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And how can you survive in a world that has to do, especially in the marketplace where a lot of your confidence is in play, when especially if you're into marketing, you know what this is about. You know, if you're not confident, you're not able to
sell yourself.
Exactly.
Sell your product. Sell your service.
Consumer. So it's a lot. Even asking a girl out needs confidence.
I bet.
Because if you come out and you're jittery and you're stumbling on your words and you're unsure of yourself, it comes off as, no matter how fine you are, it comes off as unsure. And you turn the person off. So that's my definition of self-worth, is understanding your self-esteem, your value, who you are as a person. And don't you think it has a lot to do with discovering yourself?
Well, first of all, I feel like it's finding self-worth, your self-worth, the key to success.
Yeah.
I feel like you cannot truly be successful if you haven't found yourself. Because first, the biggest thing is being who you are, knowing who you are, and understanding who you are.
Exactly.
That's the biggest thing about life. And to me, that's the only time that you're going to actually find success, whatever that means.
Of course.
For me, success is peace of mind. Success is happiness. Success is basically, to me, that's what success is. It's
being
not
fulfilled.
Yeah, fulfillment. It's not at every point in life.
Exactly.
Whatever stage you're in. Stage in life. That to me, having a sense of fulfillment, having peace at every stage you are in life, whether it's good or bad, to me that's success.
Exactly.
Because it's so hard to, just say, I'm going through a phase, but I'm still happy in it.
Exactly.
I accept that this is what it is.
Yeah.
And then, so I feel like you have to find yourself first. And then when you find yourself, that's when you're going to know what value you are. That's when you're going to know the worth, how worthy you are, and all of that. And that's when you're going to translate to success.
Yeah.
I mean, financial success and all of that. There have been successful people who came out and said that, you know what?
It doesn't guarantee success. I mean,
because
it doesn't guarantee happiness.
The truth is that no matter how much money you have, no matter how educated you are, no matter how materially successful you are, there is always something you want. We always want more as human beings. So You know, there's a time when you're doing a $10 an hour job to you that is awesome. It's like, wow. If I get, then you say, if I get 2 more dollars on this hour, that's gonna be fantastic. Then you get it $2 more, and then you say, if I have 15, then that's gonna be something. Then you get 15, you're like, you know what? 20.
Because human
then you get that, you say, oh, I want something for $30 an hour. Then 50, and at the end of the day, you can be making $1 million a month, and you're still chasing it, because that's how human beings are built.
Of course.
But success, true success, is being happy, being content, being at peace every time of your life.
Absolutely.
Every step of the way.
Absolutely. So. I totally agree with that. And I feel like the key to finding who you are as a person is you can drive that by knowing, once you can answer the question, why am I here? A lot of people can't answer that question, and that's the reason why they lose themselves. They can't find their identity because they don't know why they exist. They can't find, I've heard a lot of girls say, I don't fit in with any crowd. I don't fit in with the fine girls. I don't fit in with the boys. I'm just on the fence. So they begin to lose their identity and begin to think, oh, I do not matter, you know, because I'm invisible in this world. You know, part of the reason why a lot of people are, you know, suicidal, because they feel like they don't have an identity, you know?
I mean, I personally, from a personal point of view, it's taken me, the last couple years of my life there has been a turnaround in my mindset. There has been a change in the way that I've viewed myself. I mean, a lot of people will see me as confident, see me as, you know, all of that, but I always battled with self-confidence, self-worth. I always felt like I wasn't seen, there was always that. And it was a driving force to always do too much. I always wanted to I am an overachiever.
I see what you mean.
Because of the fact that I feel like I'm not good enough. So I have to do more than the average person so that I can stand out.
Of course.
So it's always like, but in all of that, in all of the achieving and everything, there was that part of me that wasn't happy with myself. I wasn't fulfilled. No matter what I did, I didn't feel like I had done enough. And to me, even if people thought I was successful, I was unsuccessful, because
that's perception.
Every time that I did something, I always felt like I could have done better than I did. Why didn't you do more? Why didn't you should have put in more effort. So I was always thinking of how to outdo myself at every stage. And that was a result of a lot of unresolved personal issues that I had. But the last few years, that's why I read a post the other day that said, if you knew me between 2015 and 2018, can I reintroduce myself to you? If you knew me before 2017, from birth to 2017, this is a different me. I'm a different person now, because now I finally feel like I'm successful. I finally feel, and it's weird, because in the eyes of people, I'm not. I'm not what what I used to be, or I'm not where I'm.
You're not driving a Bentley yet.
I'm not. No, Tolu, don't be like that. So it's weird how, but you get to a place in your life where everything just shuts down. Because for me, that's what happened. Literally, I just woke up one morning, and everything has shut down in my head, my mind, my brain. Everything was shut down. So when you're down, the only way to go is up.
Absolutely.
So I had to start to
reevaluate
pull myself up and go through a lot of personal rediscovery and deal with some of the issues that have been sitting inside I had never dealt with. And that has made me find a different self, different me that I didn't know was there. Now I'm more confident, I'm more satisfied with my life. I take life one day at a time. Before, I'm the kind of person who, this is January 1st, 2010, for instance, but I'm already thinking of 2015. It's like I'm planning 5 years, 10 years ahead.
Yeah.
But that's how you fail. Because you put unnecessary pressure on yourself. And then you cannot you can achieve whatever, and it drives you insane.
Of course.
But I'm at a point in life now where it's one step at a time for me, and I mean, it's working.
Yeah,
so to me, finding yourself, finding self-worth is truly the road, the navigation, the GPS to success, because you cannot be truly successful unless you're happy.
Absolutely. I can, even personally, I can totally relate to that, because, you know, I remember being a kid, back then, you know, being timid, being, not happy with the way that I looked, and having people pick on me, to the point that when productive things were happening, I just felt like I shouldn't be a part of it, because I'm not what they're looking for. Even if I had something to offer, I kept it to myself, because I just felt like, oh, I don't want to be ridiculed, I don't want to be picked on, so I just stay in my corner, stay in my lane. But before then, I didn't know what I was good at. You know, I had no clue, you know what I was good at. I didn't know what I could offer, so it kind of put me in my corner. But when I discovered music, my talents and everything, I found what I was good at. And through there, the appreciation that came from people helped me build my self-worth. And it was then I was able to say, oh, okay, I'm somebody.
Good at this.
Yeah, I have something to offer. You know, I'm just not an empty head.
Yes, because truth is, you need to, in finding yourself, you find what you're called for. You find your purpose. You find your calling.
Exactly.
Because I don't think that anybody is actually living their true self or living to their full potential if you have not found your purpose.
Exactly.
You need to find what you are here for. For me, I know that I am here. God has given me the talent, the gift of talking.
Yeah.
I mean, I can literally talk about anything. Now is how I direct, because you need to find yourself now to understand how you want to use your gift and your talent. That's how you find value. That's how you find yourself. That's how you find your self-worth.
Yeah.
So when you find yourself, you find what you're good at, then you understand what your purpose is. Yeah. Then you can be able to channel whatever talents, whatever skill you have towards the purpose that you're actually meant for.
Yeah. And I think one of the one of the negative effects of not knowing your self-worth is that you tend to project on other people. And what I mean by that is, they are the ones that are good at it. You know, let them
do it.
And sometimes you tend to want to hide behind the scenes. You are the one with the fantastic idea, but you keep pushing all these other people forward.
Yes.
And you're not seen. So you feel like, oh, you're doing a good thing by pushing these people forward, but you're hidden. And nobody's seeing your potential. You know, other people are getting the credit for the things, the amazing things that you are
supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
Or you are
that
championing.
You're coming up with. And a lot of people stay safe in that zone where they
because
just
it's easy to hide away. It's easy to just, be in the corner and say, you know what, I'm not trying to deal with all of that pressure.
Spotlight.
Yeah, spotlight. Especially if you're coming from a place of where you face a lot of rejection.
Exactly.
It's hard to finally feel like, oh, I'm being appreciated for something, for this or that or that.
Exactly.
Because you have always dealt with rejection.
Exactly.
But if you now if you get to a point where you're mentally healed and you understand that, you know what, it's not about everybody else, it's about you. It's you. What are you here for? What are you doing? How, it's about you.
Yeah.
Find yourself, find your happiness, and every other thing will follow.
Absolutely. And I always tell people that it's amazing that we have people in the world that want to help people that want to enrich people, they want to grow people. But like you heard this many times before, you cannot pour out of an empty cup. Yep. You have to pour into yourself.
Yes.
that's the most important key ingredient to
Yes.
being a blessing to everyone.
other people.
Because if you start off by emptying yourself to other people,
When you're already
continuously,
empty.
exactly, at that point you have nothing to hold on to your self-identity, and then you become, you just feel like you're not progressing. Because
And then you get to a point
Yeah.
where you actually just, just go over the cliff because
yeah,
as
it's
a
draining. Yeah.
human being, if you're like it's just like everything. So you're using a car, the car, you're not servicing it, you're not,
Yeah.
one day the car is going to break down on you.
Of course.
So that's how our bodies work. That's how the mind works, and
Yeah.
that's how people get to have mental problems.
Absolutely.
Depression, all of that.
and, Yeah.
But the important thing is to not tie success to material things.
Exactly.
Yeah, for me, the biggest thing that makes success is being at a very happy in a very good mental space. If you're happy, then you're successful.
Of course.
Yes, because from there, a happy mind will produce results.
Of course. Because it's like a magnet.
You can think positive, you can think straight, you can think about stuff, ideas, and then you're calm enough to work through the process.
Yeah.
You're not rushing to please everybody else, with and then
It's even normal human nature. Like you walk into a store and there are a lot of attendants, you generally gravitate towards the one that has a smile. It's it's human psychology.
Yes.
If your being is whole and you're happy from inside, you understand that I'm somebody. I'm here to be a blessing to this world. This is me. God has given me so much. I am a channel, a fountain of blessing.
Yep.
Then you carry yourself that way. You will be happy, and by so doing, you attract good things to yourself because it's radiating out of you.
That's true.
It's coming out of you. But if you're gloomy and you don't want to be seen, oh no, don't worry, let me just be in my corner, don't mind me. This is my idea, but don't worry, don't say my name. It's good.
Just
exactly. So, and you have great ideas, but you don't want to be recognized for it. What happens eventually is people begin to avoid you and just use you.
Or people just say, oh, that one is always angry.
Exactly. They begin to use you. And so they're sucking the life force out of you. All these great things that God gave you, they're using them, but you're not getting recognized for it. And what happens over time is you feel unappreciated and bitter.
Angry.
And angry at the world.
Angry at the world.
Every day because you feel like nobody's recognizing you, but typically in your mind.
Recognize yourself first.
Exactly.
You have to recognize yourself first. So it's a very important question to ask yourself. What am I? Who am I? What am I here for? What's my purpose? That's how you find your worth. That's how you find what you are meant to be.
And isn't it amazing that it affects everything aspect of your life? Your
work
relationship,
your love relationship,
even with your
family relationship.
Exactly.
It's like that. It affects everything.
Every aspect.
Because once you're angry, because whatever you feel or whatever your thoughts are, that's what you're sending out to the universe. So if you're angry, if you're sad, if you're sending that vibe to the universe, and in turn, universe is sending it back to you because whatever you put out there is what you receive.
Of course.
So it starts to affect your relationship and everything that you deal. And I also found out that with me, right, I'm at the point where now I handle negativity. I stay away from negativity, negative vibe, stress, because it's very important to protect your mind space. It's very important to protect your peace. So even when it comes to people, I don't have as many friends as I used to have. I don't talk to as many people as I used to talk to. It's not like we're enemies, but it's just I'm protecting my peace because I know how long it took me to get here. I know the journey that's taking me to get to this point where I finally feel like I am in myself. I understand me. And I finally realized that it's okay to put myself first.
Of course.
That's something I never knew.
It's absolutely okay to do that.
It's absolutely fine to put yourself first.
Yeah.
It's good to be selfish sometimes. Sometimes selfishness is good. I mean, I didn't say be selfish all the time, that it's only you, but think about yourself, put yourself in a place where you're always, protect your space, your peace, be happy at all times. Because to me, when you found your self-worth, you want to keep it.
Absolutely.
I have found my own and I'm keeping it. So anything that is slightly, I'm just like, okay, let's move over. I just want to be happy, be around happy people. And then that also affects the way you react to news, even if it's bad news. Oh, you got fired from a job. If it was before, I almost killed myself. Yeah. Now, I just be like, okay, on to the next.
I'm a gem.
Yes,
Somebody
I know that if you don't want if you don't want me, don't worry. The next person will take me and even give me more money than you. So keep your job, keep everything else, keep your, friendship, whatever that is making you feel like you want to use it against me, keep it. I'll get something better from somewhere else.
Because, I said this to someone before. You cannot expect value to come to you that you
if you don't even give yourself.
To yourself. You've not had for yourself. Because where's the value going to come from?
Exactly.
You're your number one fan, your biggest cheerleader. And you want someone else to be your cheerleader when you're not even cheering yourself.
Exactly.
So it's all about confidence. And I know that women struggle with this a lot.
A lot of women do.
A lot. And not to shade, and I know that they're terrible.
Women,
terrible
we
men
do
out there.
Go through it. I mean, I've been in the shittiest relationships, where you're literally struggling to be seen, to be heard. You just feel like you're the one doing everything. At some point, you're questioning yourself. Like, am I really this bad? Is it really this bad? That's what women go through a lot. It's like you don't value yourself enough to say, you know what? This is not what I need. This is not working for me. This is a kind of person that I want to be with. This is how I want to be treated. You need to demand these things. Of course. Because it's not like you're going to meet the person and say, oh, you have to do this. It's the way you carry yourself, the way you value yourself, the way you treat yourself is the way that you're going to, that's the feeling you're going to give off.
Exactly.
But if you don't even value yourself, you don't even know that you deserve the good things, then you're always going to be struggling to keep it, and then the person will be taking it.
Of course.
They won't give you what you don't have.
That's why somebody said that before you fall in love with someone else, fall in love with
yourself. Yes.
That's the number one key ingredient to being attractive. You may not even have all the money in the world, but if you love yourself, you're just naturally attractive.
Yes.
People want to be around you,
You'll be happy.
Exactly.
You have, but if you don't value yourself, then if you have not found your self-worth, I don't think it's possible to be successful in terms of the real meaning of success.
Exactly.
Yeah, because
even if you're a genius.
Even if you're a genius, even if you're a billionaire, that's why people are billionaires and they still fight to get more money.
Exactly.
Because when it comes to material things, financial things, we're not satisfied. We're human beings, we're insatiable. Yeah. But mentally, the mental fulfillment, the peace of mind, to me, that's success. And until you find your self-worth, you won't be able to have that kind of place where nothing else, you can easily just erase everything and be like, I don't want to deal with this right now. This is what I'm focused on. Yeah.
Do you know that I according to my perspective of life, to credit your account with $1 million and to say to somebody in your presence that you're the most amazing person I've ever met. Do you know that you cannot compare the feelings?
You cannot.
You cannot compare because being identified as someone that is of value, of worth, is way more than
giving me money.
Exactly. Yes. Because it does something to you
mentally.
Yeah, it does.
It takes. See, it's the best thing to feel loved by you and to feel for somebody else.
You better preach.
To make you feel loved. It's the best thing. But guess what? Yeah. If you don't even love yourself, if you don't have self-worth, you have not found your value, you don't understand yourself, you have not found yourself. Yeah. Even if somebody says to you that they love you, you doubt it.
Exactly.
Because you don't think you're deserving of it.
You're worth it. Exactly. You don't think you're worth it.
So at the end of the day, you need to find yourself first. Find you. Understand that you're worthy. Understand that you have value. Understand that you're different. You're unique. In whatever, see, there's only one of us.
Absolutely.
It's one me.
One person.
One Krystn NM. It's one
And
Tolu.
the
That's
day
it.
lights go out, it's
and
done.
that's it. That is it. Nobody else can take your place. There's no replacing. There's no. You just. So it's important as a person for you to find your self-worth. Find you. Understand you. Take the journey. Instead of struggling for somebody else to love you or you're struggling to love somebody else, take that time and find your own healing. Love yourself. I mean, and trust me.
So when we come back from a really short break, we're going to, I know a lot of people out there that are watching are asking. So I find myself in a situation where my self-esteem is bad, my self-worth is bad, and I really don't value myself. How do I get out of that?
Out of that, okay.
So when we're back from this break, you're going to hear from me and Krystn how to get out of depression.
That's a good topic.
Yeah, it's a
but
beautiful
it's so
topic.
deep.
When you're looking for that authentic Caribbean flavor, the place to go is Aldi's Caribbean Restaurant. The food is good and the service is great. Takeout or dine-in, we've got you covered. Try our all-you-can-eat buffet, Monday through to Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're located at 7879 Spring Valley Road in Dallas, Texas. Visit aldiz.com or call us at 972-701-0111. Catering is also available. Aldi's Afrobean Restaurant. Come, taste the Afrobean flavor. When
Come join us each and every Friday at Aldi's Sports Bar and Grill for Happy Hour Fridays from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. $1 well, $2 Jamaican rum punch, $20 bucket, 6 beer. Fridays from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Aldi's Sports Bar and Grill, located at 7879 Spring Valley Road, Dallas.
After the show, it's the after party.
After the happy hour is the after party until 2 a.m. 2 rooms. 4 DJs. Room 1, DJ Ebu and Go DJ International Curtis G. Room 2, DJ Drawflip and guest DJ. Each and every Friday at Aldi's Sports Bar and Grill for Happy Hour Fridays from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Located at 7879 Spring Valley Road, Dallas.
For like give me love.
Reaching millions. The new set, bottom to the top. New music from holy hip-hop lyricist Orem Shalom.
And it's loving God more than anything. You know that love you feel inside for yourself. Love who you come in contact with the same. Learn from the Lord, not your pain. My God forgives and so do I. I like life, but I'm excited to die. To live in the kingdom of the Most High. To see what it's like to be alive.
God's word, encased in an insatiable groove that will keep you singing and playing this song over and over again. Bottom to the top, the new single from Orem Shalom. Get it now at iTunes, Spotify.com, and Amazon.com.
I love you.
Hi, my name is Krystn.
And my name is Tolu.
And you are tuned to
On the Real with Tolu and Krystn.
Guys, welcome back, and you're tuned into On the Real with Tolu and
Krystn.
And today we've been talking about
is finding self-worth the key to success.
Yeah, and so far we've been able to establish that if you do
Yes,
not love
it is.
yourself, you
Then
can't
you can
expect people to
love
love
you.
you. If you do not value yourself, you can expect people to value you.
Yep, and true
And,
success
yeah.
is happiness, peace of mind, just basically being in a beautiful mental space.
Yes.
To me, that's true success.
Absolutely.
Not money, not cars, not houses, not clothes, not jewelry. All of those things are good. Trust me.
Yeah, they come with success. It's just perks.
But those are just
Yeah.
icing on the cake.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, before we went on the break, we were talking about the fact that some people are currently in situations where they do not value themselves, and they're wondering how do they find themselves? How do they get out of that situation? What is your take on that?
My take on that is, first of all, you have to deal with the underlying issues. What is, because every problem, everything that we're going through as human beings, or every situation that we find ourselves has an underlying cause. There is cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect, everything. So things happen, maybe from your childhood, maybe from life. Generally, something has happened to you or to somebody you know that has shifted something in the way, in the way you view yourself. So first thing is you need to deal with those situations, deal with those issues. Some of them are really tough to deal with. Find one person that you trust that can listen to you, somebody who's a good listener. Some people use therapists, counselors. If it's a friend, maybe your sibling, it could be your partner. But find somebody that can help you deal with whatever it is. Help you find. Sometimes you don't even know what it is, but just help you find what the problem is. Because until that is resolved, you never will be able to go past
I totally agree with that.
You have to deal with the problem, the foundation of the problem. Because nobody just gets up and says, when you're born a baby, you're happy. Your babies are laughing, always happy. But then as we grow up as children, things start happening to us, and then it starts to build up in our minds until you get to a point where, you're just this person that just became. But deal with whatever it is that's the issue. So you have to find the root cause. Like for me, there are a few things that happened that, my own personal issues, my personal standpoint, I had to actually talk about
those things
with somebody that I trust. And, it was a lot of just talking and talking. She was just listening. Was just talking and talking and crying and talking. You're talking about them, and then you're feeling like, okay, you talk more, you talk,
and then it begins to come
and it
out.
begins to come up. And after a while, you feel a certain sense of freedom
has been lifted.
And that's the first key. And then deliberately, it's work. Deliberately making sure that you're in a place that is void of anything that's going to trigger that kind of feeling.
Of course.
Because there are people who you interact with who just trigger the worst in you. There are situations that trigger. Don't put yourself in those situations.
Type of situations.
Yes. Because it's your duty to take care of you. It's your duty to protect your mental space. So have that in mind and chase it. So for me, if I find that there's somebody who's always quarrelsome, angry, I'll excuse myself, because I know how easy it is for me to slip into that kind of state of mind and then start to cause chaos in my head. So protect your peace.
And for me, I think the biggest way to resolve the issue is to find out where the abuse came from. Because 99.9% of the time it comes from a certain kind of abuse, whether it's from parents, verbally or physically, or from a relationship, or from even childhood trauma. Some people were bullied so much that it affected them, their perception of themselves. Like, why do I deserve all these things? Why are people hitting on me?
Why does nobody like me?
Exactly. Nobody likes me. Nobody wants to date me. Everybody's hitting on me, and over time, that forms a mindset like you're nothing. You're not enough. You're not good enough. You're not to be accepted. So it's just, I think the biggest. You have to deal
with that.
To find where the abuse started from.
And now don't replay it from the child's eye. You know, replay it now from an adult
Perspective.
change the narrative. I mean, you relieve, of course, when you're talking about it, you relieve the incident.
Yeah.
But now you need to change the narrative to what you want it to be like.
Of course.
How you want it to be like.
Of course.
And then it's a process.
Yeah, it is.
But eventually you get to a point where you feel free. And then now it's your job to protect that freedom that you've found.
So when you identify where the abuse came from, where the trauma came from, the next thing is to not blame yourself for it.
Yep.
Because a lot of times
you blame yourself.
You blame yourself for it. Like, oh, this happened because I was
this.
I was
or
this.
Because
Or
I wasn't
this
good
happened.
enough. Or because I allowed it. Or because of,
You should
not
know
blame
that
yourself.
you're good enough. It wasn't your fault that thing, whatever it is, because I could mention a lot of things from rape to abuse to different things, but it's not your fault that it happened to you. There's nothing wrong with you.
It's wrong
just
with
something
the other people.
Wrong with the world.
Yes, it's not you.
Yeah, it's not you.
It's not
and
you.
then when you identify that and you realize that it's not your fault, when you do that, that opens up the door to see that, oh, I'm somebody. It's just that the world made me feel a certain kind of way.
Yes.
So it's time for me to start seeing myself in a different light. And that's when illumination comes in. Be like, I'm somebody. You know? I can be anybody.
And then when you finally find out that you're somebody and that you are in this place now, protect it.
Absolutely.
There is, the Bible says flee fornication, right? Flee anything that's going to cause problems, that's going to get you back to that place.
Yeah.
I mean, we're humans, so things will happen, but surround yourself with people that make you feel good about yourself.
Absolutely.
Surround yourself with people. Don't have judgmental people around you. I mean, it's different when somebody, that somebody will tell you the truth, constructive, than just outrightly judge you over stuff. No. Surround yourself with people who make you happy, who make you your best version of yourself, and improve yourself. Find something, maybe reading,
always be
workout, something. Yourself. Just find things that help you be better version of yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. My final words. I'm gonna let you have the final words today. My final word is, like she said, find that one thing that helps you view yourself of a higher perception. So if it means, if you feel like you're too skinny or something, maybe you should get into the gym. If you feel like you're too fat, maybe you'll get in the gym, lose some weight. If you feel like you're not learned enough, you feel like you don't have much to say when people are talking,
educate yourself.
Pick up something.
Go
pick
on
up
YouTube.
a course, or go to YouTube.
Go on Google.
Internet.
Go to Udemy.
Exactly. Study something. Learn something new. Improve yourself.
Improve yourself.
And in that way, you find yourself.
Because we're as humans, you also place value on yourself when you know that you can actually add value to people.
Absolutely.
When you feel like you're valuable to people, then that's also a way of finding yourself, your value, your self-value. So final word for me is, you know what? Truth is, I believe that finding your self-worth is the key to success. For you to find your self-worth, you need to deal with the root cause of your problems.
Exactly.
Whatever has made you lose your sense of self, you need to deal with that. Then you find yourself, and then when you find yourself, protect this new sense of freedom that you've found, this new you, protect it and improve it and live your best life.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
You need a lot of self-worth to be able to do what she's doing. All right, people, thank you for joining us on the Real with Tolu and the Beautiful.
Too deep.
Yeah, it was really deep
too serious for my liking.
But I felt a lot of people
we need to
needed
talk
hear
about
that.
the serious things at times
of
as
course.
well. So
yeah, we need to pour into each other.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you
for tuning in, and it has been On the Real with Tolu and Krystn.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Hi, my name is Krystn.
And my name is Tolu.
And you are tuned to On the Real with Tolu and Krystn.
When you're looking for that authentic Caribbean flavor, the place to go is Aldi's Caribbean Restaurant. The food is good and the service is great. Takeout or dine-in, we've got you covered. Try our all-you-can-eat buffet, Monday through to Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're located at 7879 Spring Valley Road in Dallas, Texas. Visit aldi's.com or call us at 972-701-0111. Catering is also available. Aldi's Afrobean Restaurant. Come, taste the Afrobean flavor. When you're looking for that authentic Caribbean flavor, the place to go is Aldi's Caribbean Restaurant. The food is good and the service is great. Takeout or dine-in, we've got you covered. Try our all-you-can-eat buffet, Monday through to Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're located at 7879 Spring Valley Road in Dallas, Texas.